Hi, this is Jet Set Jason with this week's Travel Tuesday tip. I know a lot of you in the United States are going to be traveling this week for Thanksgiving. Well, there's a few things you should keep in mind as you're heading out to the airport or wherever you may be going. Number one, it's estimated that it's going to be, again, a record travel year for Thanksgiving travelers, with over 40 million people estimated to go over 50 miles, and 24 million of those or more doing that through an airport. So ideally, you want to get to the airports with enough time to spare to get your parking handled and just move through the airport as relaxed as you can be given the time of year. You should also try and book an early flight if you can. As the days go on and as flights do get delayed, be it for weather or other purposes, the flights you have in the afternoon are going to get backed up, delayed, and maybe even canceled. Although some airlines say they will not cancel, they'll just push it through to a later time. That can be as stressful as having it be canceled. Having to kill a lot of time in an airport is never really fun. A couple other things to remember. There are going to be many airports. You can see a full listing of the airports that are on the list as far as full body scanners are concerned. This week's viral hot button in the travel community on my page. You can see a link below. You can also look under the notes section. I've got a listing of them. And also, if you want to talk about it, in the discussions tab on my Facebook page, there's a listing of all the United States airports that have incorporated the full body scanners. Now, from what I've heard, they're going to be secondary and not primary. So if you do set off a metal detector, they're going to take you over to the full body scanner, but we'll see how that actually works in practice instead of theory. So further to that, try and wear as little metal or things that will set off the metal detector as you can as you're going through the security line to make it faster for yourself and everyone else. Also board early for storage reasons. Now that everybody's carrying their luggage and their kitchen sinks onto the airplanes, those overhead compartments go very quickly. I mean, you can be boarding in the first couple of boarding sections and suddenly there's no more room to store any of your luggage, and with the holidays, people are starting to carry on more. So another thing to keep in mind. Also try and have the emergency or pertinent phone numbers and websites that you're going to need in case there is some kind of delay programmed into your smartphone or your cell phone, something along those lines, to where you can have ready access to it if you do need to contact some people. Finally, you can also check in online with many, if not most, airlines. Some even offer mobile boarding passes, but not all the TSA scanners are quite accepting all of those yet. So you still can check in online, get your seat assignment if you haven't done so when you booked your ticket, and that might be another helpful step for you as well in this Thanksgiving week travel in the United States. That being said, have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you next week with another Travel Tuesday tip. Until then, wheels up.